Hello to my local writing friends, and thank you, Gail, for arranging this gathering. This is the first time I've been invited to join you, and I'm grateful for the invitation. So, thanks to all of you. Um, I'm looking forward to seeing and hearing more from others today and in the future. My name is Michael Matros. I'm from North Carolina. I've lived in Keene for about 25 years. I'll take just a couple of minutes to tell you about the novel I finished last year. It's called Slipstone, Rill, as you can see. And it's a Gothic mystery set in a hilltop village remote somewhere in maybe New England. Let's call it New England. The setting is an old chapel, but deep in the woods beyond the stream, the Rill, they're the remnants of an old family of carpenters and violin makers. Now, years ago, in revenge for an assault, one of the villagers poisoned this group of unusual spruce trees that gave this family's stringed instruments their distinctive sound. And they're not happy about it. So rather than tell you more about the novel, I'll try to share some of the atmosphere that I tried to convey when I was writing it. So I put together some images and read a very short excerpt. So here's young Laura leaving the village late at night to go down beyond Slipstone Rill into the woods, where at night she keeps hearing this odd music. So watch and listen if you have about 90 seconds. And if you're interested, you can learn more at michaelmatros.com, or you can look online for Slipstone Rill. And thanks again.
Then, these last few days, Laura carefully waxed the frame of her bedroom window with a candle stub so the sash would rise quietly, if not quite easily. Then, with her door closed behind, in her loose canvas trousers and the sleeves of her father's old wool shirt rolled to her wrists, she pushed up the window, took up her lantern, pulled on the strap of her empty leather sack, and slipped out into the darkening night. The way down from the chapel was slick in the wet grass of the meadow, but of course she had her path around the little hillocks, and she had her lantern. In all her years here, she had never gone so far from the house on such a dark, late night, but she knew the way well, in all the level spots, to reach the stones across the rill. As she started to cross, she heard the squeak of the bats in the air behind her, swooping and catching. Her toes knew where to grip the declivities of each stone, with the water high enough just to wash cold over her feet. When she was across, her toes picked up wet sand and tiny stones. Then she pushed the soles of her feet through the leaves and needles to dry them as she continued into the trees. Before long, the rill had twisted around, and she made her familiar way over the wide fallen tree that spanned the stream, but more slowly, with just her lantern light, and over.